In the past few years, America has faced a wide range of problems: coronavirus, school shootings, arguments over vaccines, protests. But there's an enormous issue that affects all of us, and it begins with this bag of carrots. While most people simply see a bag of carrots, we see government intervention. This bag of carrots is from the National School Lunch Program, and although it helps students and schools, there are unintended consequences to the program. The National School Lunch Program started in 1946 under Richard B. Russell's National School Lunch Act and was signed into law by President Harry Truman. The program started during the Great Depression, when many impoverished Americans needed food. At the time, the program was a national security establishment that aimed at protecting the health and well-being of our country's people. Today, the National School Lunch Program allows for children in both public and private schools to have free school meals. Over the years, amendments to the program have been made to include more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. This program shapes students' diets from the very start of their educations. But how effective is this program for us kids? Because 82% of students at our school rely on school-provided meals, the most obvious benefit of the program is that low-income students have access to school lunch. These lunches are highly accessible because kids can get lunch either for a free or at a reduced price. Eating lunch is important for students because it improves the students' cognitive function.
Research shows us that Dylan is more likely to lose focus in class, score lower in math, experience delays in his language and motor skills, struggle with behavioral issues like hyperactivity in the classroom, and ultimately, he is more likely to repeat the 4th grade than his classmates are. Hunger affects our ability to become educated.
So that's great. This bag of carrots is helping us learn, but that's not all. Another benefit of the National School Lunch Program is that schools get a cash reimbursement for every lunch sold.
We put in that claim and then we get money back for that to run the program.
64% believe that having access to free school lunch benefits their education, and 85% believe that having access to school lunch benefits others' education. With this information, the National School Lunch Program has shown to be highly effective in schools because it improves the students' ability to do schoolwork, has economic benefit for our school, and our students believe it is a convenience to their own and others' educations. In 2010, the National School Lunch Program changed to include more fruits and vegetables under the Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act. This improved the standards of school-provided meals, which is why we even have these carrots at our school.
It's resulting in more fruits and vegetables being consumed, according to the CDC and according to a Harvard Public Health School study. And it's resulting in less plate waste, according to a University of Connecticut study. Bottom line is the standards are being embraced. They are making a difference, and if given an opportunity to do over a long period of time.
But what negative intentions do these carrots really have? In the survey, 78% ranked the quality of food as extremely poor, or average. That means less than a quarter of the students ranked the quality of food to be either good or excellent. Clearly, our food needs fixing. In addition, we asked students to rank the taste of the food on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being needs improvement and 5 being very satisfied. About 49% of students gave taste a ranking of 3, and 27% gave it taste a ranking of 2. 46% of students say they do not eat their lunch entirely. Unfortunately, it is the fruits and vegetables that are being thrown away most. This leads us to our first problem. When students throw out the portion of their food that provides them with the greatest source of key nutrients, they are set on the obesity trail. Obesity in school-age students has been a problem that has plagued America for several decades.
And currently we have more than 23 million children who are overweight and obese. That's 1 in 3 kids. Now, this is important for society because there are costs to society. Not only are there costs for the children themselves and eventually who will become perhaps overweight and obese adults who will have, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, all of these costly and very expensive, but also preventable chronic diseases that are affecting our country.
America isn't just facing a health crisis.
The cafeteria waste gets put into trash cans. It's probably in large bags inside those trash cans. They bundle them all up. They take them out to a dumpster out back, and they throw the bags in there. We historically come collect it. We take it to, ultimately it gets to a landfill and buried. And at the landfill, that organic waste that's in there, those fruits and vegetables you referenced, start breaking down in the landfill, and they produce methane gas. And that gas would make its way to the atmosphere and likely go up into our atmosphere and have a negative effect.
Where we've seen extreme droughts, extreme fires, extreme flooding, and other weather events. So if we don't cut back on our food waste and employ other climate change solution strategies, we're really risking facing more of those extreme climate events.
Now we're torn. The National School Lunch Program helps our low-income friends stay fed. Without it, they wouldn't be as successful in school as they are now. Plus, our school gets a financial kickback from the program. But in reality, the food isn't great, which causes students to make unhealthy choices with their lunches, fueling the obesity epidemic in America. We must also address the massive food waste problem that is a cause of climate change. The effectiveness of the National School Lunch Program widely varies. Regardless, the government has played an active role in shaping our diets, our lives, and our community.